Hey everyone, my name is Antoinette and I'm going to be your tarot reader for today. So come on in, take off your shoes, and grab a drink because we are going to be talking about self-care. Okay, let's see what self-care message Spirit has for you today and how you can best care for yourself in this moment. Before we start, I just want everyone to close their eyes and take 3 deep breaths to ground yourself and connect with your intuition. Okay, now open your eyes and choose a pile that resonates with you most. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. If you know your pile, then you can skip ahead. If not, you can pause this video and all of the timestamps will be in the description box below. Hey pile 1, let's see what self-care message you need to hear right now. Before we start, I do want to remind everyone that this is a general reading, so if something doesn't specifically apply to you, that's cool. You can book a personal reading at tarotbyant.com. Also, there's a lot of construction and things going on outside, so if you hear that, please don't get distracted. If you do, I am so sorry. Can't control the elements no matter how hard we try. All right, now let's get into your self-care reading. What do you need to do to take care of yourself right now? What self-care message does Spirit have for you? So let's start off with your tarot cards. You got the 8 of Swords, 4 of Swords, King of Cups, and the Hangman. Okay, so I'm already sensing some kind of stuck energy. Your oracle cards, you got the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. And when I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. Okay, so let's just sort this out. See what Spirit is trying to say to you. Okay, so like I said, I'm immediately sensing some type of stuck energy. These 2 cards right here, so the Ace of Swords, you see that she has a blindfold on. This is all a card up. She's tied up, literally. This is a card about not knowing which way to go, just kind of feeling stuck, not sure what to do. And so is the Hangman. The Hangman is just like suspended from air, kind of just like, okay, what do I do now? What's going on? And so this is interesting because I do feel like you might be kind of restless. There could be something that's going on in your mind. So there could be some kind of like angst, maybe you're kind of overthinking something. Maybe you're hoping for something, you're praying for something. Something is not as you want it to be right now. But I see that there is a lot of inner turmoil. So you have my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition right here. And then you have, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. So we have internal, we have inner, we have peace. So yeah, I feel like you might be praying for something. You might be wishing for something. You might not really like the conditions you're in, or you want to see some kind of change, or you're feeling like you can't move. But ironically enough, you're feeling stuck. You might want movement, but what I'm feeling that you need for self-care right now is to rest. You need to rest. You need to rest your mind, and you need to rest your body. Like you really need to prioritize sleep, maybe take a nap, meditate. You really need to get in a zone where you are not hyper focused or overthinking about something. I feel like your mind might be driving you insane right now, and Child, this might be my pile because anxiety is real. 2021 did not come to play with us. Yeah, so you are really, really needing to get a handle on your thought process, your internal processes, because I'm really, really seeing that your thinking, your nervous system is actually making you physically tired. Your body is saying, like, I just want to rest. You see, like, you have these two owls, like, I'm getting night owl. They're both asleep, which we know owls are like up at night. This is actually, this is kind of like an oxymoron because owls are, I think, nocturnal, but they're sleeping when the moon is out. Like, they're saying, I know you're a night owl, but please, please, please go to sleep. I am tired. You have the moon in every single oracle card. Moon. You need to rest. You need to rest. You need to really embody this King of Cups energy. This is someone who is emotionally balanced. And I'm really feeling like actually once you get some rest, once you prioritize rest, and I'm not talking just physically, but mental rest as well, emotional rest as well. Your nervous system is like all out of sorts. But once you are physically rested, you can get a better handle on whatever situation you feel like is plaguing you right now, whatever you're overthinking. And that's going to help you move out of this stuck energy. You can't think right now because you're not in balance. You're not balanced. You cannot think right now, and it's like impossible for you to think your way out of whatever this situation is when your body is just plain tired. Your mind is tired, and I know that that's like such a human thing to be overthinking, and it's really, really. I'm getting a message that maybe you need to have a time before you go to sleep where you write all of your worries out, or you kind of just write out what's particularly worrying you. If it's just one thing and one thing specifically, set aside like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and this might sound counterproductive, but just get it out all on paper. Give your time, or give yourself a worrying time, a worrying block right before you go to sleep. And say, this is what's bothering me. This is why it's bothering me. This is what I need help with, Spirit. Please take this weight off. Please give me a solution. I'm going to give this to you right now, and I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to go to sleep. Sleep is such an important thing. And what's the opposite of preaching to the choir? I'm preaching to myself. Like Beyonce said, I'm not just preaching, I'm taking my own advice, because I know that when I don't get a lot of sleep, which is often, it exacerbates a lot of things. I get more anxious, I get more nervous, and my thinking is not clear. I'm more irritable, and so it's just like a domino effect. And so sleep is the basis for a lot of self-care practices. And it is self-care because your body needs it, your mind needs it. You will literally. You can't survive if you don't sleep. Let's just say that. I ain't gonna be putting nothing out in the atmosphere, but your body cannot function if you are not going to sleep. So my therapist used to call it sleep hygiene. And so when I went to therapy for anxiety and depression, I also had insomnia, which it could be a symptom of anxiety and depression, or it could be the cause of anxiety and depression. But basically what she was telling me is like, once we get your sleep hygiene together, that is the foundation for so much of your mental and self-care, and your mental and self-health, or your self-care and your mental health, excuse me. And so that was number one on our priority list, was for me to get some sleep. And so, so write out all the things that are bothering you before you go to sleep. Turn off your cell phone. Stop doom scrolling. Don't get on Twitter. Don't get on Instagram. Use apps to help you sleep. If you need to do some sleep meditations, if you need to have some ambient music, if you need to get a diffuser and use lavender, which is what I do a lot. I put lavender in there. I also make a tea. And so in my tea, I put chamomile, lavender, and lemon balm. And those are all very, very calming teas. And so I like to drink that like an hour before I go to sleep, not too close to when I sleep, because you don't want to wake up in the middle of the night and have to use the bathroom. So make you a calming tea, put you some calming music on, turn off your devices, turn off your phone, do a little meditation, play some little music that's calming for you while you write out all of your worries. Put your journal up and take you to sleep. That is your challenge for the next 30 days. Go to sleep, block off a time. If you think you need 8 hours of sleep, and so that means you need to go to sleep at 10, then start shutting it down by 9 p.m. Okay, give yourself an hour just to unwind, take off the day, and I like promise you, you'll have so much. You'll have a better handle on whatever issue you're overthinking, and you might even find out that, well, I am overthinking it. It's actually not that big of a crisis, and this is something that I can work through. Trust your future self to handle any future problems that may arise. Don't stress over something that is not happening right now. Easier said than done, I get it. So yeah, have faith that you can handle whatever this is. And when you lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. You'll just be more calm, have peace. Key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. Okay, the way I'm interpreting this card right now, I kind of interpret it different ways based on what the reading is. But actually what I'm thinking right now is give it to spirit. Once you pray, kind of like set it and forget it. Pray about it and then forget about it. Obviously, if it's a pressing issue like I can't forget about this because I need to pay my rent or I'll get evicted, like that's a real issue. But also not taking care of yourself, not sleeping, and overthinking and overworking your nervous system is not going to pay your bills. And it's not going to help you come up with any solutions to pay your bills either. So really, really just try to calm as much as you can. Try to get as much rest as you can. And that will help you figure out any solutions to any issues that you might be having. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, Pile 1. Please, please go to sleep. Take naps if you need to take naps. If you can, if you have the privilege to take a nap in the middle of the day. I know everybody cannot. Please do. If you just need to kind of step out and take 3 deep breaths just to kind of calm things down. If you can meditate in the morning, meditate before you go to sleep. Just try to put try to schedule little time throughout the day to rest your mind and to rest your nervous system. And I think that it's going to really lay the foundation for whatever self-care comes next. But I'm really, really seeing that you need to rest, and then the blindfold will come off. Whew. All right. Thank you, Pile 1. I love you so much. I cannot wait to hear how your life is going to be revitalized after you get some good sleep. I'm here with you. I'm trying to get some sleep too. That is one of my resolutions, child. Thank you so much for coming by. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe if this resonated with you. Check me out on Instagram at Tarot by Ant. And again, if you would like a personal reading, hit me up at tarotbyant.com. All of that is in the description box below. I love you and take care of yourself. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's get into what Spirit has for you as far as a self-care message. Before we start, I do want to remind everybody that this is a general reading. So if something does not specifically resonate with you, that's totally fine. If you would like a personal reading, please check me out at tarotbyant.com. Also, there's some construction and stuff going on in the background. So as much as I am trying to control my surroundings, it might get loud, so apologies for that. All right, let's get into it. So the tarot cards you got for your self-care message. You got the 2 of Wands. And you also got the 6 of Wands. So that is a 6, right? Yeah. Roman numerals, chale. You got the 9 of Cups. And then you got the 8 of Cups. Okay, so you have 2 cups, 2 wands, fire energy, water energy, lots of movement, travel energy. Yeah, A lot of movement, Okay. Your oracle cards, you have hope is the conduit for miracles. Okay. I am the loving energy of the universe. I recognize that I have chosen fear. I choose again. I choose love. I'm nodding my head because I'm getting some. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Okay. So let's see. Let me just get myself together. Spirit, what self-care message does pile 2 need? Okay. There are some. I'm seeing hope is conduit for miracles. I recognize that I've chosen fear. I choose again. I choose love, and my happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. So there's a lot of things about hope, faith, relying on the universe, which is interesting. I'm seeing like these two. You know, if you see this moon and then you see this moon, something could be happening around like a crescent moon, another crescent moon. Okay, well, the self-care message that I'm getting for you, two things I'm getting. One, I feel like there might be something that you are trying to go after. You are trying to maybe go after a goal, maybe trying to like manifest movement or travel into your life. I know it's hard, stuff going on, so be safe. But yeah, so I'm seeing that you might need to really strengthen your faith in that muscle. But as far as I actually think that's, it's interesting that I said strengthening that muscle, because the self-care message I'm really getting for you and a practice that I think will help you is movement. Energy. I'm the loving energy of the universe. I feel like you need to actually move your body. All of these movement cards, I'm interpreting for some of you as doing practices that'll help you have a little more faith in whatever you are moving towards, whatever goal you are moving towards, whatever thing you're trying to move towards. But for a lot of you, I'm actually seeing that a self-care practice that you need to prioritize right now is exercise. Get up out of the bed, get up out that chair. You working from home, sit up, stand up, get you some YouTube videos, or if you can't go to the gym, which I know a lot of us cannot right now, YouTube videos to help movement. As soon as you get up out of the bed, stretch your body. I stretch for like 10 minutes in the morning. I'm really feeling like the self-care practice that you really need to prioritize right now is exercise. And, you know, I understand that we all have different physical abilities. And so exercise in the way that is best for your body and your abilities. Definitely want to say that. But yeah, I think that this is actually going to help you in whatever mental or emotional movement you're trying to do. So like I said, if you're trying to work towards a goal, or if you're kind of feeling hopeless about something, fearful about something, maybe there is some change in your life, maybe you actually have to move and you don't want to, or you're trying to figure out like, should I move, should I not? Maybe there's something that you just overcame, because the 6 of Wands here is kind of like riding, like getting your accolades or accolades, shout out to Nene, riding high after something might have happened. And so this is kind of like usually depicted as or interpreted as kind of like a post-war parade. So like a soldier who's coming home, and so they're like getting like, hey, thanks for doing whatever you did in the war. But we all know like that soldier like went through some things in the war. So this could be, maybe you have gone through something, or you're trying to get away from something that might be stressing you out. And so you're kind of like contemplating like, should I leave? It could be like a home environment. This is another card of like movement and going on a journey. But this is like leading to fulfillment, which is the Nine of Cups. Yeah, actually, but I'm looking at him. It's kind of like he's contemplating something. So I feel like you're needing to get out of the head and into the body. More balance with the body, which is why I think physical movement is going to be really, really good for you as far as self-care is concerned, because it is going to force you to come back into your body, to get grounded. We have the Eight of Cups. The cups is like more as a lot of emotional things, going with our feelings, our intuition. And so I do feel like you are kind of heavy into that energy right now. I think that getting back into your body will help balance that and will help you make any decisions you need to make as far as what you're going to do next, or how to get to that goal, or should I stay, should I go, if you're trying to make a decision between two things. I think that physical movement is going to get you back in balance, and going to help actually strengthen your connection to spirit. You might be a little too emotionally involved or too heady, kind of thinking, overthinking. But I'm seeing that you probably will, once you get back into your body and remember that you are a human being and your body needs to be taken care of while it is on this earth. I think that balancing that out more will actually connect you to spirit. A lot of times we think like, oh, well, meditation's going to connect me to spirit. Shadow work's going to connect me to spirit. Rituals. True. But you don't have a human body for no reason, right? Like all of this is spirit. All of this is spirit given. All of this is gift. And we can't forget about our body. We have to stay grounded to earth. And so, yeah, that is definitely going to help you spiritually. And it's just gonna make you feel good. Like movement feels good, even if it hurts when you first start. I know, like for me, when I start running again, my legs start itching and burning. I'm like, oh child. But once you keep doing it, yoga, I'm seeing, is going to be really, really good for you guys. Like I just got a vision of like somebody doing yoga. There's a lot, like I said, it's a lot of free videos on YouTube. A lot of studios I know now are online, and so you can do it from the comfort of your own home. You can do a little Zoom thing with your friends if you want to. Just like move your body, and that is really, really going to help you in whatever issues you're going on, or if you're not going through any issues and you're just trying to like, what's next? What am I doing? Really tap back into your body. Tap back into right. But I do sense that something is going on because of these oracle cards. And there is a need for you to have faith. Some of you could be going through something physically. And when I say that, you could have been maybe coming through an illness or an injury or something like that. And so take it slow if that's the case. But yeah, movement in the best way that you can. So to the best of your ability, do what you can. If that means just like doing this little stretch, I get up in the morning, I just like do this. And I'm like, okay, I did my little movement today. But seriously, a 10-minute little whatever in the morning, and then just keep doing that and you're going to just feel your body get stronger. You're going to be more flexible. You're going to be, and it's going to wake you up. I'm seeing energy, like you need some energy. It's gonna, if you feel tired throughout the day, definitely that exercise can help you. If you're having trouble sleeping, exercise can help you. So yeah, the body is the basis, baby. The body is the basis for a lot. So I'm seeing that you need to move. That is the self-care message that you guys got. Please take care of yourself. Pile 2, thank you so much for coming to this reading. If this resonated with you, please like, comment, and subscribe. Check me out on Instagram at Tarot by Ant. If you would like a personal reading, once again, that is tarotbyant.com. Everything's going to be in the description box below. Let me know your new exercise regimen, what you're doing. If it's 1 minute, if it's 5 minutes, if it's an hour, let me know in the comments. And please take care of yourself. Bye, Pal 2. Hi, Pal 3. Thanks so much for stopping by. Let's get into these self-care messages that Spirit has for you. Before we do, I want to remind everybody that this is a general reading. So if something doesn't specifically resonate with you, that is okay. If you would like a more personal reading, please book one at tarotbyant.com. All right. Let's get into your self-care messages. We have some tarot cards. Let's see what we got. You got an extra card that wants to jump out. So you got Judgment. Four Swords. Somebody else got, another pile got Four Swords too. The Hermit. And Three of Swords. Ooh, you got Three of Swords and Four Swords. And Ten of Swords. Oh, baby. Ooh, Chalet. Okay. Putting these in order just because I'm getting my story together. Okay. I'm having all these thoughts in my head. I'm just like, what happened? I find deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. The universe has my back. Facts. When I am in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Okay. Off bat. There's some heartbreak, some heartache, some angst, some emotional angst going on. I think it seems to me that someone may have broken your heart. That could be romantically, platonic, family member, hell, the state of the world. Something is emotionally getting to you. Somebody might have stabbed you in the back. Stabbed you in the heart. There's a lot of just emotional pain here. Emotional pain. But the self-care message I'm getting for you is to sit in it. You need to rest. And you need to go into hermit mode, which means you need to retreat. You need to really, really prioritize emotional rest and alone time to process the heartbreak, the betrayal that you might have been going through. Because you're tired. And I think that you really, really need time to process these emotions and not just rush through them. The hermit here is really like, if you think of a hermit or a crab, you need to retreat into your shell. This is the card of Cancer. So you could be a Cancer. You don't have to be. Yeah. But crazy enough. So this card, if you look, it's kind of like this person's funeral, which I know sounds morbid because you got stabbed in the heart. Let's take it through a story here. Stabbed in the heart. You stabbed. You're like, I can't get up. I'm done. I'm dead. Here's my funeral. But little did they know, you was just resting. You wasn't dead. You can't kill me. You ever heard that song from Nas? I think you can't kill me. You're in the prayer position. This is actually you. This could be an ego death. This could be a death of a relationship. This could be a death of whatever, of a period in your life, a chapter, a certain cycle that was very painful. But you are, sorry, stuff going on. But you are actually resting, and in that, kind of think this might be triggering for some. It could be a little morbid, but it's just a metaphor of somebody who's in a coma. And everybody on the outside is like, are they okay? Are they going to live? Are they alive? Like, what's going on? Little did they know, you were having a lot of introspection during that comatose period. This is, again, a metaphor. Nobody's in a coma, nobody's dead. But you were taking where they thought that you couldn't make it. You were actually retreating, and you were using that time to heal emotionally, and you were using that time to process these feelings. And then the Judgment card. These people are literally being raised out of the grave. This angel is blowing the trumpet, and it's like, rise, rise. This chapter is done. You have been reborn. So these people are coming out of caskets. You ain't dead, but you really, really, you need to go within. You need to go within. You need to rest. And don't rush that process. Don't come out of that coma before it's time. Metaphor, once again. I find deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. This is uncomfortable right now. This is painful even. But you need to retreat and then find a person, and then that's going to lead to growth and rebirth. This is the Judgment card. This is the Judgment card. You are going to get yours. Good for the good. Whatever tried to harm you could not. They tried to kill you, they could not. The universe has your back. You will rise from the grave, period. But only after this. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Don't let anybody disrupt this peace right now. You need to really, you really need to prioritize your alone time and your emotional healing. That's shadow work. That's therapy. That's journaling. That's really, really proud. That's crying. I'm like getting a vision of some of y'all just crying in the bed. And that's cool. Cry it out. Cry it. Don't try to suppress any of those emotions, any of those feelings. Cry, cry, cry. Journal it, journal it, journal it. Get it out. Get it out. This is about your emotional healing, no matter what anybody else did to you. Because that's a done bun. That chapter is over. That relationship is over. It's done. It was in the casket. Hang it up, flat screen. Okay, like, it's done. They put literally every sword they could. 10 of Swords, that's the last card in the swords deck as far as the ace through tens. Every sword they had, every dagger they had, they put in your back. They ain't got nothing else for you. If this is a romantic relationship, I'm not trying to give advice, but that person ain't shit. Let it go and block them, because you don't need nobody disrupting your peace. You need to be in alignment with love right now. You need to care for yourself, nurture yourself. Take care of yourself as if you were a child. This is like heavy, but I'm really, really seeing that you need to be alone right now. Don't be hopping into no new relationship if that's the case. If you left a relationship, this is alone time. This is prioritizing you. This is really, really working through emotions. Like, I find deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. Use this discomfort to your advantage, because you come out strong. Not a mark on you, not a scratch on you. Because all of that is healed, because you took that time to heal every single wound. And if you are going through a healing process, and something that happened recently maybe triggered some stuff that happened 10 years ago, go ahead and take that time to heal that from 10 years ago too. You still alive. You got time to do it. You got time to do it. Don't bypass this trauma. Don't rush this healing process. Do not rush this healing process. You are only going to be resurrected when it's appropriate, when it's time appropriate. If this is going to take you a month, if this is going to take you 10 months, it's fine. And I'm not saying like you got to be by yourself for 10 months. What I'm saying when I say alone time is to prioritize your alone time. And so really, really work through emotionally what is going on with you right now. And like I said, that could be therapy. That could be a combination of everything. Your therapist could give you a bunch of homework, which they should if they are a good therapist. That could be reading books. That could be, like I said, crying it out. That could be doing shadow work. That could be divination. Maybe some of y'all, I feel like some of y'all might be like into tarot. Well, you're watching this video, but some of y'all could be doing tarot personally. But you can't, this is not something that you could be like, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm fine. Because that's not going to work. You're not going to ever close this chapter if you don't die first. Again, metaphor, but there is no rebirth without death. There is no death without something that caused the death. Do you see what I'm saying? The thing that caused the death of your chapter is some type of betrayal, some type of heartbreak, like a straight up dagger. Right now, you are closing that chapter. But it's never going to be fully closed, and it's never going to fully die. It's going to keep on coming. You're going to go in and out of on again, off again relationship, or going to another relationship, and it's going to be the same old thing. Or if you got issues with your family, it's going to just show up with, your kids. Or you really, really need to take this time to just, I want to keep using die because I feel like that freaks people out. But to go into your shell, hermit, straight up hermit mode. This is you prioritizing your emotional health. This is you prioritizing your healing so that you can move on and that you can be reborn. This is joyous. This is joyous. It was a celebration when Jesus came up out that grave or the tomb. Sorry, I did not do well in Bible study. It's a celebration. These people are rejoicing. Like, I thought I was dead. They thought they killed me. Your girl coming up out the grave looking good. Your boy, I'm looking good. It is what it is. Like, I'm completely healed. So nothing that you can say now even triggers me from that chapter of my life. Because I'm good. I took the time, and I took the time out for myself. I didn't rush my healing. I did what I had to do, whatever spirit moved me to do. As far as healing was concerned, I did that. I'm coming up. I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. And that chapter is closed. And now I can move forward in a new life, a new chapter. So yeah, that is your self-care message. Introspection, alone time, emotional healing, hermit mode. That's the theme, hermit mode. We're going hermit mode, self-discovery. Period. The universe has your back. This is an opportunity for some huge growth. Okay? Pile 3. I know how it is, but you can't skip over it. You can't skip over it. Can't skip over the healing, okay? All right, pile 3, thank you so much. I can't wait to see how this new chapter in your life unfolds. I know it was rough. Whatever you were going through, I felt like it was rough. But it's over. Now it's time to heal from it. All right? If this reading resonated with you, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what's going on, how good you're feeling after you do that work. And follow me on Instagram at Tarot by Ant. And if you would like to book a personal reading, it's tarotbyant.com. All that will be in the description box below. My lips are getting chapped. I've been talking all day, so I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. Pile 3. Bye.